Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we took a trip around Eorzea, visiting the rest of the city-states and meeting the leaders of them, as we were delivering a message from Admiral Merlvib, who wants to hold a memorial for the victims of the calamity. Today, we are back in Leves of Swiftperch briefly, because we are doing one last side questing episode for this chapter of the game before moving on to chapter 2. There's not really any more major side quests to take care of at the current moment. A few have probably opened up in Limsa, but I wouldn't imagine too many. They'll probably start opening up once we've continued the main story just a little bit past where we are. However, that being said, what we are doing today, because we have cleared out most of the side quests here, is we're going to be getting introduced to Levequests from Tamakree here. Levequests are something I have barely touched on in my own time. I know that they are repeatable quests where you can do 3 of them every 12 hours. I want to check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, you can do 3 of them every 12 hours. Every 12 hours you get 3 what are known as allowances, which you can see down in the bottom right of the journal. You can have up to 16 Leave quests accepted at once and 30 quests accepted at once. Nice. So, we're going to be getting introduced to these, and I'm going to be learning about them alongside all of you. So let's get started by speaking to Tamakree. Tamakree is responsible for assigning guild leaves at the Drowning Wench and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of Levequests. Greetings, Satora. Baderon has been most effusive in his praise of your accomplishments. Have you considered putting your abilities to use for the Adventurers Guild by undertaking a guild leave or two? Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Swiftperch and speak with Swigskiff. He'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. Alright then, off to Swiftperch then for our first set of leave quests. In order to accept leave quests, we need to go to whoever the leave meet is, and in this case it apparently is Swigskiff and Swiftperch. And they will be the one who doles out the missions for us. Fastest way to get there is from the Fisherman's Guild and taking the ferry. Heading out to Aleport, then I believe if we hop on a chocobo, that should get us there in relatively no time. Alright, we are playing as Arcanist for the day. We've been giving a bit of love to Rogue and Marauder, but Arcanist is still a little bit low on the actual gear, so hopefully we get some good gear out of this. Though I'm pretty sure the main rewards you get out of Leave quests is going to be probably not gear, but more money and experience. Again, they are repeatable quests that are intended to give money and experience. Now, an important thing as we are getting into this, and I will say this again at the end of the episode, I wish I had said it at the end of the previous episode, but oh well. This will be the last episode for a little while. After this episode, I'm taking a 2-week break if you're watching these as they go up. If you're not watching these as they go up, then good for you, there's probably no break. But since we are at the end of a chapter, that feels like a good time to take just a short little break. That'll give me time to make sure my notes are in order for how I want to split up the next set of episodes. And it'll just give me a little bit of time to rest. As I have said repeatedly, an MMO is a marathon, not a sprint. We do not want to sprint to the end, we will burn out. So just a couple weeks, give myself time to rest, give everyone else time to get caught up. Sounds like a good plan to me. And 2 weeks seems like a pretty decent amount of time to take a break. Anyways, Swigskiff. Greetings, lass. My name's Swigskiff, and I'm in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Swiftperch. Tamakree sent you my way, did she? Well then, let's get you started. right after we see if you've got the brass to overcome the challenges you're likely to encounter around these parts. Take a look over the tasks outlined in this guild leave. You reckon you can handle it? I think it's worth a shot. Speaking with a local distributor of guild leaves known as a Leave Meet will bring up a list of available leave quests. Highlight a quest to display its objectives and select Accept to add the quest to your journal. Leave allowances are required to accept leave quests. You will be granted 3 leave allowances every 12 hours Earth time, up to a maximum of 100. You may accept as many as 16 leave quests at once. Alright, so starting off we have Grabbing Crabs. Megala crabs are eating all the fish in my hole, and Walwalago has the nerve to chide me over not meeting my daily quota. Well, I'll show him. I'll use the money he hides behind the giant stuffed Ugram salmon hanging in his office to hire an adventurer to slay all the crabs for me. Whoever accepts this task must be forewarned. The Megala crabs will run for help when injured. Be properly prepared to make chase. Good to hear. Now, Megala crabs, they like to run off to their mates when they're feeling overmatched. If you don't want to find yourself armpits deep in sippers, then you'd best finish them quickly. Alright then. Let's go ahead and fight these Megala crabs. To initiate a leave quest, first open your journal via the duty section in the main menu. Next, select the leave quest to bring up a detailed description of its objective and its rewards. Selecting the map button will show the approximate location of the leave quest objectives. Though you can initiate a leave quest at any time while in the corresponding area, it is recommended that you wait until you are close to the objectives before doing so. This will increase your chances of becoming eligible for completion bonuses. Once you have arrived, open the journal, select the leave quest, and press the initiate button to begin your duty. Alright, so I believe the overall structure we're going to use for doing a leave quest is, since these are repeatable, we'll just aim to do each of them once, and that's it. We'll go ahead and set the difficulty. When you initiate a leave quest, you'll be given the opportunity to adjust its difficulty. The greater the difficulty setting, the higher the level target enemies will be. Difficulty also affects completion rewards. Leave quest difficulty can be lowered at any time during the course of the duty by selecting the quest name on the duty list and selecting difficulty. Please note that the leave quest difficulty cannot be raised once the duty has been initiated. Alright, let's do this. Let's set it to the recommended level. And we are going to have an experience point penalty because we're over leveled. Once you have initiated a leave quest, the location of your quest objectives will be displayed on the minimap. Leave quest targets can also be identified by the distinguishing icon displayed above their names, that little card icon. During a leave quest, the duty list is replaced with information regarding quest objectives, leave difficulty, time remaining, and more. Rewards are only granted to those who complete all the objectives listed within the time allotted. Alright then, let's do this. We just need to defeat Big Claw without it fleeing for help. That doesn't sound too bad, especially since we are apparently over-leveled. Wow! Look at that! Down it goes! Alright, let's get back to the leave meet. Thankfully, it gives us an automatic teleport. When all leave quest objectives have been completed, you'll be given the option to return immediately to the issuing leave meet and collect your reward. You seem to have a little trouble, lass. Here's a reward for your efforts. Alright, we got bonuses for difficulty, speed of completion, and we probably got a penalty for being over-leveled. And it does give equipment. Good to know. I reckon you'll do just fine with the rest of my jobs. And there's always plenty to do here at Swiftperch, what with all the rebuilding and such. Be sure to make yourself useful. Alright then, what do you have for me? Swigskiffs believes you are ready to join a guild Hest. By the by, a sturdy venturer like yourself might want to look into guild Hests. Have a word with Battle Warden Tororo and she'll give you the details. Don't fret now, lass, I'll set her straight if she has any doubts as to your ability. Okay, then we're being introduced to guild Hests as well. I think we'll save guild Hests just for a little while, to be honest. But we might as well get them unlocked since they're being offered. Word travels quickly in Swiftperch. Here to learn about guild Hests, are we? What's a guild Hest? Why, it's a behest issued by the Adventurers Guild, savvy? When the certain task brought to the attention of the guild is a little too grand for a leave, but not grand enough for grand company involvement, they're deemed guild Hests and sent to yours truly. But don't let the lack of grandeur fool you. The tasks are anything but simple. Most take place in tight quarters, and all require precision teamwork twixt you and your battle mates. And so what do you get in return for placing your neck on the loppin' block? Besides a beam and grin from Battle Warden to Roro Tiro, fame, fortune, the usual. So I presume you'll be joining our next operation? Possibly. We'll grab the ether. Guild Hests are effectively... How to explain them? Ha! We got Duty Finder out of it. Nice. Okay, so Guild Hests are effectively basic, very, very basic partied duties with other players. Which seem, from what I have done, to be intended to teach basic combat mechanics, or rather party mechanics. We will be taking care of these, but not quite yet. I want to focus on the Levequest today, and we'll get to the Guild Hests soon. Ideally before we go into our first multiplayer dungeon. You have unlocked the Duty Finder. This feature allows you to undertake multiplayer duties without having to form a party on your own. To bring up the Duty Finder interface, select Duty Finder under Duty from the main menu. And Guild Hests are special operations organized by Adventurers Guilds and overseen by NPCs known as Battle Wardens. Speaking with a Battle Warden displays a list of all Guild Hests currently available. Please know, however, that each operation has conditions, such as level or class, that must be met by all party members before the duty can be commenced. At first, you may find that only a limited number of Guild Hests are accessible, but do not worry. As you progress in level, that number will grow. Guild Hests can also be accessed via the Duty Finder, removing the hassle of having to try and gather a party. So I believe, let's go ahead and talk about that since we're here. I believe we can access all of the Guild Hests either by talking to a Battle Warden, or by going into the Duty Finder and selecting them. Yeah, they should all be available from here. So that's perfect. Alright then, Swigskiff. You've got Levequest for me. What do you have? We've got Battlecraft, Fieldcraft, and Tradecraft leaves. We'll start out with the Battlecraft. We've got Shock Therapy. A pair of troublemaking imps have disguised themselves as lightning sprites and taken to literally shocking innocent travelers along the Denevel West Road. The Yellow Jackets seek volunteers to locate the imps and slay them. This can be accomplished by first collecting pollen clusters from local roselings and then sprinkling the irritant on suspicious-looking sprites. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I think we'll go ahead and accept all the Battlecraft leaves at once, and then we'll take care of all of them and then bring them back, since these are much smaller missions than regular side quests. I don't suppose you've ever smelled a jackal. It's like sticking your head up an old goat's arse and finding it's a Hagen corpse covered in moldy stone cheese. But worse. Not that I've ever stuck my head up an old goat's arse, mind you. Well, to make a long story short, a pack of the foul beast has taken a liking to the patch of soft grass outside my bedroom window. And now I cannot get a wink of sleep for the smell. I don't care what it takes. I'm ready to pay a centite's worth of my dog pay to any man who can rid me of those dogs. At the gates. North and South Tide Gates serve to protect the central and eastern parts of Lenosia from the Sahagin and their mindless servants, the Serpent Reavers. So it is imperative that the outposts are well supplied. Caravans delivering rations and material traverse the Denevel West Road daily, but only a fraction of the birds ever arrive, due to frequent ambushes. The Yellow Jackets have already bolstered their presence at several checkpoints along the route, but require the aid of adventurers to patrol the areas they cannot cover. And no egg to stand on. Believe it or not, the area around Swiftperch was once covered with golden sunset wheat as far as the eye could see. The calamity, however, put an end to that, claiming the lives of the men and women who tended the land. With no one to till the fields, they were quickly reclaimed by nature's firm grasp. The remaining residents of Swiftperch still dream of a day when the fields run gold again, and a few of us are working to see that dream realized. We have already begun to clear away trees and rocks, but when it comes to the wild dodos which now live on the old farms, we are helpless and must request the aid of adventurers. We don't ask that you slay the beast, but merely take their eggs, so this generation is their last. Alright, well, the info in the descriptions is actually fairly interesting. It's also very long-winded, so I think I'm not going to worry too much about actually reading those out. While we're here, I will go ahead and grab the Fieldcraft and Tradecraft leaves as well. This requires fishing tackle. We need to get harbor herring and Morby flounder. All right. That sounds doable. And then for trade crafts, what do we have? We've got blacksmith. You know what? I'll hold off on the trade craft for just a minute. Let's go ahead and clear these out first, see how they go. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, so first we want to head to up here. Actually, hang on. Which one starts in the spot where I am now? Shock therapy's down there. Here we go. We'll do at the gates. Alright, so we are destroying all locations at the destination. Alright, hello there, Yarzon Lurker. You don't look too difficult. None of this should be too difficult since we are a little bit on the higher level. Alright, area secure. Let's head over here next. Alright, where is the next enemy? An ocean roseling. Okay, I think this area is clear now. Yep. Let's move down here. Anything here? I don't like that it takes a moment for everything to spawn. Oh good, it's healing. I love that. And then the last one is over here. Alright, what do we got? 2 new enemies. Hello, dodos. And that should clear it. Alright, let's see. Next up, we want to head up this way. And which Levequest do we have here? Shock therapy's down there, so this is probably a tall order. Alright, Jackal Pups, you're my next target. We've got 5 to slay, it looks like. Another 2 over here. One down here, and then it looks like there's one right next to the village. The target indicator says there's a 6th one somewhere, but I don't see where it... Oh god, nope. One new enemy appears. There we go. It was just waiting for its friends to die. Alright. That's the jackals dealt with. Let's do... Oh, no, not Duty Finder. Journal. Let's do shock therapy. Which should be right here. Here we are, Ocean Roselings. Gotta get their pollen clusters first, it was. And then we can use the pollen cluster on the lightning sprites to reveal their true form. Get up close, use the pollen cluster. No? Please don't run away. There we go. Hello there, imp. Why are you on the list? And why am I getting a tutorial about collecting bounties? I will read that once we have finished with this. We got 19 minutes. You have discovered a wanted target. While not necessary to complete the Leave objectives, defeating the enemy will earn you a portion of the bounty placed on its head. Take care, however, for these targets are usually quite powerful. Well, I killed it without any issues, so I think we're fine. Oh, crap. I was supposed... Oh, no. I was supposed to use the pollen cluster on it. My bad. Well, thankfully, we've got a backup over here. Alright, let's do this. Properly this time. And that should complete that Levequest. Alright, one more battlecraft, then we can turn them all in. I keep doing that. I need to stop going to the duty finder. Okay, and this is the dodos. We gotta collect their eggs. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your eggs. I just need 8 of them. You keep doing your AoE, I will go ahead and run away. As long as they don't hit me, I can grab the eggs, no problem. Nope, not the feral dodo. I want the dodo egg. They're just ignoring me. I love it. Ooh, treasure coffer. A treasure coffer has appeared. Oftentimes, Leave targets will drop treasure while being pursued. If you don't claim it, someone else will, so what are you waiting for? Well, I grabbed it, so it should be mine. Okay, got another dodo egg over here, and then a bunch down that way. There we are. Alright, let's go ahead and turn in the 4 battlecraft leaves, and then we'll work on the fisher leaves. A lonely place is Swiftperch. That don't mean there ain't work to be done. I have a bunch of rewards to gather. A fair lick that were. Let me ready your coin now so as you can be on your way. We got a bonus on difficulty, speed of completion, and bounty collected. Ah, but not before you take this bounty. I saw what you did up there to the wanted cur like. Not flayed, were ya? No, I came out just fine. A fair lick that were. Let me ready your coin now so as you can be on your way. Alright, more. And more. And this is all of it. Fantastic. We have done all of our level 10 Battlecraft leaves then. Perfect. I will have to somehow remember that I've already done these. Alright, next up we have the Fisher leaves. Let's see, we need to get Morby Flounder and Harbor Herring. Do we need to initiate these? These feel like we could just do that. No, we don't need to initiate them. Good. Okay, we can get both Morby Flounder and Harbor Herring in the Swiftperch area with pillbugs. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Alright, pillbugs it was. Alright, game, give me what I want quickly. I need 6 fish. Finally, that Morby Flounder did not want to come out of the ocean. I think I eventually switched to, I switched to Goby Balls and seemed to have better luck with that for the Morby Flounder. Though I definitely caught some with the pillbugs. Alright, come on, Lassie, I bring fish for you. Hold it right there. You say you're the one who's sent to deliver the items I requested? Indeed. I was sent to bring you some flounder. Also, after assembling all the requested items, speak with the client to bring up the item request window. Select the items from your inventory to add them to the item request window and select Hand Over to complete the transaction. For Tradecraft leaves, submitting HQ items will earn you a greater reward. Interesting. I'm not going to find any nasty surprises swimming amongst these, am I? One cannot be too careful, you know. I think you'll be... Holy Jesus! Oh my god! Okay. Well then. Alright then. I also have Harbor Herring for you. I caught a lot of them. Oh, that's a lot of experience. Jesus. The order would seem to be fulfilled, but I would be turning my nose at a chance for good fortune if I were not to tug on the strand of fate that the spinner is so conveniently strewn betwixt us. Might you be interested in extending our little contract? Sure. I will keep submitting more. Ah! Oh, I can just keep turning them in because I have a whole bunch. Jeez! Tradecraft leaves are good. Okay, you're not using any crafting, so I'm just gonna... 24... I got how many levels? Jesus! Well then, now that we're a high enough level, we have a new feature for fishing. Every good fisher knows even Nathika's bounty is not limitless and will therefore return to the water any unwanted catches so that the matron may take them to her bosom once more. This is called releasing, and the action is available to all fishers. Released fish will not be added to your inventory, preserving area populations. Once you've released a certain type of fish, you will continue to release that fish should you catch it again in the same location. If you wish to stop releasing fish, you must first end your fishing session and cast your line anew. Releasing is a very handy feature. Makes it so you can focus on specific fish that you're looking for without cluttering your inventory. Once you're actually fishing, you can also open up the release list and select specifically, I want to release these fish, I want to keep these fish. Very handy. I'm kind of sad we got this in a side questing episode where it's more likely to get skipped, but I'll just have to make note of that when we next do a proper fisher episode. Holy crap! Alright then, let's extend this one a little bit longer and see what Tradecraft leaves we have. Tradecraft Leaves, guild leaves for Disciples of the Hand, are governed by a different set of rules than their Battlecraft counterparts. For example, Tradecraft Leaves have no time limit and are considered complete when the items requested have been delivered to the client. Alright, so right now, we're good on Fieldcraft, so all that's left is the Tradecraft Leaves, of which we have 9. Let's see. Let's grab the... Let's just grab all of the Tradecraft Leaves and start turning this all in. Since it looks like at least a few of these we've already made ourselves. So we can actually probably finish a few of them off right off the bat. Few in Bullion, I can turn in 6. No, I can turn in 1, 2, 2. I have 6 that he will accept, but I only have 2 I can turn in. You don't have the look of a craftswoman. Then again, I'm not paying for looks. Make me what I have requested and all parties shall be satisfied. Alright, well, I have a brass head knife, which I was saving for another one of my classes, but it's fine. I found your work more than satisfactory. Let me thank you. May our paths cross again. Alright, we submitted a high quality, so we got double the experience. And some copper ore. That's nice. Oh my god, we're getting so many levels. Oh wait, I'm playing as Fisher. Did that experience go to my blacksmith? Yeah, that had to have gone to my blacksmith. Alright then, let's go ahead and turn in the brass alembic. I'm going to assume that any experience from a Tradecraft Leaves goes directly to whichever crafter would have made it. Alright then, get double the experience. And I guess that went to armor? Okay, what do we have left to make? We need to make an amateur skillet, an amateur's chaser hammer. Let's see. I believe I should have already made these. I'm gonna go ahead and make these off screen since I'm pretty sure we've made most of these before. If there's anything new, I'll show it. If there's anything old, I'll just do it myself. Returning to Limbs of Laments to gather crafting materials, Bango Zango has some Levequests we can turn in. 2, in fact. I assume... Okay. You want the... Oh, no! I have that equipped, so no, I can't turn that in. How about Stadium Envy? Is that one equipped? That one is equipped. Crap. Okay. That's a problem. We're gonna have to make duplicates of those two. Alright, I'm back. I have crafted everything I need to craft, so let's go ahead and turn in everything. Spiked Bronze Labrys. Made an extra one. Got a double 2-hour experience and some Earth Shards. Handy. That'll be useful for crafting if we ever run low on those. We got some bronze gauntlets that I made. And we got parsnip salads. And the rest can be turned in back at Swiftperch, so I'll meet you there. Alright, back in Swiftperch, let's turn everything into Fewen Bullion. Go ahead and take everything I've made. It's all for you. And I made it high quality, so I get double the reward. I feel like the money rewards aren't quite where I would like them to be. It's greater than the cost of actually buying the materials, but... So I am making a profit. I just wish it was a little bit more. At least I'm getting double from, submitting high quality stuff. Alright then. And that should be all of the level 10 Levequests here at Swiftperch. Indeed it is. Perfect. That might be all of the Levequests and Swiftperch at general, though I'd actually have to double check exactly how this works. Like I said, I don't really do Levequests on my main account, but I do want to at least show them on the Let's Play. So it'll be interesting getting the hang of how this all works. So with the Levequest done, I believe all I need to do now is off-screen. I'm going to remake that thing that I crafted and I was going to use for one of my crafter classes. Right, a brass head knife. I'm going to go ahead and make another brass head knife off-screen since I was planning to use that once I get to Leatherworker, but other than that, that is it for today. So, 2 last things to do before we finish this episode off. One is talking about the break. We are going to have about a 2-week break now that we have finished the first chapter of A Realm Reborn. We'll be back right on schedule once that 2-week break is over, but it's just a way to give me a little bit of a rest and make sure that I am fully ready for what comes up next. The other thing we need to do before we finish off this episode is the minion roulette. Let's head up to the Drowning Wench and specifically to the inn. And then we'll do our minion roulette. Oh crap, we have a leave meet here too. Tamakri's a leave meet. What do you have? The same Levequests. Mostly the same Levequests. Did I not do... I did... I could have sworn I did... That's irritating. Oh god. Oh, there's a ton. Alright, well, I'll just have to figure that out later. We'll probably take care of that next time we go through and do Levequests. For now, though, let's head into the inn. Oh god, I'm already foreseeing Levequests just being an absolute nightmare for me. Alright, back in the inn, let's do our minion roulette, see who we're gonna get for when we return in 2 weeks. Palom. Alright, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to be returning and beginning Chapter 2 of A Realm Reborn. I'll see everyone next time for that.